from slope and or point. I need a volunteer to read the first paragraph that starts with, if you know the slope. Volunteer to read. Nice short paragraph. Yes. Yes.
If you know the slope m and y-intercept 0b of a line, you can write the equation of the line as y equals mx plus b. The amount from notes box in less than 2.14 for or more amounts.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Second paragraph starts with, you can also write the equation of a line. Yes, sir.
You can also write the equation of a line with the slope and 1 foot of the line. Use the first write y equals mx plus b, then substitute the known slope for m, and substitute the coordinate point for then put for x and y. Solve the equation for b, and then write the equation.
Okay, so it tells you, write the equation y equals mx plus b. Okay, so let me show you just a tad. So over to the right, you're going to write the equation y equals mx plus b, because that's what it tells you to write. Next paragraph that starts with, for example. For example. Yes.
For example, write the equation of the line with a slope of -4 that passes through 0.530. Write y equals mx plus b, then substitute -4 for m, resulting in y equals -4x plus b. Substituting 530 in the equation results in 30 equals -4 times 5 plus b. Solve the equation to determine b equals 50. Since you know the slope and y-intercept of the line, you can write the equation of the line as y equals -4x plus b.
Thank you. Okay, so it tells you substitute in -4 for the slope. So directly under the m, you're going to write -4. Then it says to substitute in the point 530. Which one's x? The 5. So that goes underneath the x. Which one's y? I think it says 30. 30. So the 30 goes directly underneath the y. All of the numbers get plugged in except for which variable is left. B should be left, okay? Then you're going to solve for b. So -4 times 5 is -20. So you have 30 equals -20 plus b. You add the 20 to both sides. What's 30 plus 20? 50. So you're going to say b equals 50. Okay, that's what they got. B equals 50. Now you know the slope and you know the y-intercept, so you write your equation. Y equals -4x plus 50. Next paragraph that starts with similarly. Similarly. Royal, could you read for us?
Similarly, you can write the equation of a line with no 2 points. First, use the 2 points to calculate the slope. Then, substitute the known slope and either one of the known points into y equals mx plus b. Solve for b, then write the equation.
Awesome. Good job. Thank you. And the last paragraph that starts with, for example. For example.
For the example, write the equation of the line through 3, 7, and 9, 9. The slope is delta y over delta x, which is equal to 2 over 6 equal to 1/3. Substituting m equals 1/3 and x and y equals 37 into y equals mx plus b results in 7 equals 1/3 times 3 plus b. Then solve the equation to determine b equals 6. Since you know the slope and the y-intercept, you can write the equation of the line as y equals 1/3 x plus 6.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. So today you're going to work on section 2.3.2. 2.3.2 is called writing the equation of a line. through 2 points. Okay? What is the equation of a line? We just saw it in the math notes box multiple times. It starts with y, right? You can tell me what it is. Y equals what? Y equals what? Yes. Correct. Y equals mx plus b. All right. So we're looking at problem 99. It says in this problem, you will write the equation of the line that goes through the points in the table below. Use the questions below to help you organize your work. Then it gives us this table, okay? The top row is your inputs, your x's. The bottom row is your outputs, your y's. So the first question, part A, says, what is the slope of the line? Hint, find delta y and find delta x. That's our slope ratio, right? Delta y over delta x. Delta is our Greek letter, just means what? Change, okay? How do we change from from y to y, from y to y, from y to y, and how do we change from x to x to x to x, okay? So I picked 2 points. I happened to just pick the first 2. Could I have picked the second one and the 5th one? Sure. Could I have picked the 3rd one and the 4th one? Sure. It doesn't matter what 2 points you pick. Okay, so if there's some points that look easier, pick those. Okay? I picked the first 2 points. I found that my change in y from 97 to 64 was how much? Negative 33. If you can't do that in your head, where can you do it? Calculator, okay? So that goes in the numerator of the ratio, okay? The difference from 97 to 64 is negative 33. That goes in the numerator of your ratio. Now I need the change in the x. So I went from 29 to 18. What was my difference? Negative 11. You subtract 11, you get to 18, okay? That's your delta x. That goes in the denominator of your ratio. So my slope was negative 33 over negative 11. Should I leave it like that? No. What should I do with it? Simplify and reduce it, right? They were both negative, so notice I changed them to both positive. And then I checked to see if 11 goes into 33 evenly. Does it?
Yes.
Yeah, how many times? 3. So I reduced that to 3 over 1. Okay, do you have to write a 1 in the denominator of a slope ratio? No, but it's good to do it when you're talking about slope so you remember to go over 1. Okay, this is going to tell us to go up 3 over 1, up 3 over 1. Okay, part B says, does it matter which points you use to calculate the slope of a line? Did it matter which 2 points I picked? No? And then calculate the slope using 2 other points. Okay, we didn't do that. All right, part C. How can you use a point to write the equation? How can you use a point to write the equation? Anybody know? We just read about it in the math notes box. What do we do with the point and the slope? You're going to take the point. What does the first number in the point represent? How about the x, right? What does the second number in the point represent? The y. So you've got an x and you've got a y, and you know the m. So you're going to substitute those 3 numbers in, and you're going to solve for which variable? For b. You're going to solve for b. B is the only variable that's left, so you're going to solve for b. Part D says, once you have the slope, does it matter which point you use to write your equation? Could you use this point? Yeah. Could you use this point? Could you use this point? Could you use this point? They're all on the line, So you can use any of those points, okay? You can use any point, even another point that you figured out was on the line, okay? Not even the 5 that were given. You could pick another one and plug it in there. They're all, as long as it's on the line, it will work, okay? And the last question, part E, says, how can you verify that your equation is correct? You're going to plug in a point and verify that it's correct. So any other point, plug it in, see if it works, and that will tell you if your equation of the line is correct.